Hi! Like I said, well, I should probably do like a proper introduction sort of thing. Um, now, well, okay, it's only the third video, second official video. Yeah. Shit. Um, Brain fart. Yeah. If you've watched the previous video, you'll you'll kind of figure out that yeah, my face then and now look drastically different. Like I said, I was gonna tart up my face, and if you're not familiar with English vernacular, like British English vernacular, then kind of brush up on it a little bit or learn a little bit more about it because yeah, I'm gonna throw in a whole bunch of things in there. But but I decided to do my little video today on the little haul that I got on Saturday and today. I know it's Wednesday right now in the United States, and yeah, it's been a while. I was gonna post a video sooner, but I decided to save that one. But yeah, I have this little hobby. I like to make jewelry, which if anyone ever goes on a date with me, don't buy me jewelry ever. Like you could take a picture of it and send it to me, and I'll come up with like something to make based off of it, but don't buy me jewelry because it's like I got a crap load over there, and I might do a video on that in the future. But I wanted to show you guys what I got over the weekend and today. There's these things called glass pearls. They're not real pearls. They're just like plastic beads or glass beads that are painted to look like pearls. And when I went to the store today, I bought a whole bunch of red ones because I have glass pearl beads in almost every freaking color except for yellow because just so you know, I really don't like yellow, and if you're gonna be lucky if you see me wearing anything yellow. I have a yellow corset, a yellow skirt, like an ochre yellow colored dress and leggings and socks. But of course, they're like little stripy socks. Stripy socks you need in almost every color, if you ask me. It's one of my staples. But yeah, I bought a whole bunch of these. I don't know what sizes they are. But I do have other beads that I can compare them to. One is 8mm and the other one is 6mm. And generally the bigger, I don't know if it's like the size, like they do similar sizing to gauges. Like the smaller than, well, I don't know. It's probably like the bigger the number, the bigger the size. But yeah, I bought a whole bunch of these because I really like glass pearl beads and I use these a lot. So I kind of need to buy a whole bunch. I bought a packet of purple, a couple packets of the purple ones from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I know some people are like kind of fussy about it because of a birth control issue thing. But it's like, you know what, it's a company, they make the big rules, like, and like, if you don't like them, you don't like them, and like, well, I'll discuss that in a different video, but I bought these. I can't really, I don't know if you can really tell what kind of purple they are, but they're like a super freaking dark purple. I freaking love purple. It's the color of insanity, so says my mother and my dad. But yeah, I want to do stuff with these. I also have this fascination with faceted beads. Like, they have like facets like diamonds and refined emeralds. And if you've ever seen raw emerald and what emerald actually looks like when it's sold in the store, vastly different. Yeah, and I bought two little packets of these because I really like these kind of beads. I like facets, and these are kind of dark and colorful. Tend not to be things that go together, but they can actually go together. I also bought a whole bunch of hair clips. I'm not gonna actually do anything creative with them. It's just for my hair because look, I haven't had hair this long since winter, and I trimmed it like back in February, I think, and it's grown back. enough that I can actually put it in a ponytail. Like, it's not a very good ponytail and it's not very big, but it's a ponytail nonetheless for me. And it takes, and seriously, my hair is freaking thick. Considering how much I've processed my hair in the last few years, I'm surprised. Like, it started falling out at some point, which is when I stopped for a while, and then I started doing it again, and then I went back to my natural, and now it's thick, super freaking thick, and it takes forever to dry. And I hate using blow dryers. They freak me out. For some reason, the sound of blow dryers just are scary. I always think there's a serial killer right behind me, ready to stab me, like that scene in Psycho. If you've ever seen it, and if you haven't, it's kind of comical. And I also bought Dagger Freshwater pearls, which they're pretty much pearls, but the processing between what you get with typical pearls and these kind of pearls are different. I don't think this one actually hurts the oyster, or like however they, like whatever process they use, does, like how they used to collect pearls is that they would actually take it out of the oyster and it would kill the oyster. And I don't want to do that because oysters, like, they're not bad or anything. Like, they don't do any damage to the ecosystem. And what's funny about pearls is that it's just basically sand covered in oyster spit. Well, at least that's what, like, I know, like, it originally starts out as, like, a little bit of sand getting caught in the oyster. And I think they just retain it and just keeps on getting coated and turned into this weird thing. It's like a weird build-up sort of process. And this is how, well, I don't know the process for freshwater pearls, but it's probably a little bit different than what you get from an oyster. But yeah, I got freshwater pearls, and I really like these, except that they're expensive as hell. Well, they're not super expensive, it's just that what you get for the price is a little crazy. And like I said, I like faceted beads, so I end up getting some every now and then. And I got these really dark blue purpley ones. Like, you can't really see the purple unless you turn it a certain way, and I don't know if you can see it. I can't really see it in the camera, but you know, if you're fortunate enough, I should probably like move. My room is basically chaos all the time, so you might, like, you can probably see like a hint of purple in there. Yep, you could see a little bit. And these are actually really cool, except, well, but these are also expensive. Like, this little strand is like $3.99. There's 30 pieces in this. Well, I suppose it's not too expensive. It's Hobby Lobby, and it wasn't on sale. And by the way, if you have a hobby and you find something related to your hobby on sale, get it. Because chances are it's not going to be on sale again for a while. These are citroen AB chips. And these look really funky. I've only seen yellow citroen and like kind of orangish yellow. Never this like rainbow titanium pyrite, like peacock or pyrite. Wait, does pyrite come in any other color other than that fool's gold stuff? I think so. I can't remember offhand. But yeah, I got this like funky citroen, and I'm only going off of what the label says. It might not be accurately labeled, so don't bite my head off about it. Yeah, and I really like these. I actually I want to do something funky with these. And this is a really cool one. This one is called 12mm corrugated loop purple hematite, which I'm assuming it's ground up hematite and it's been changed into a different color and then pressed and sliced. I'm guessing. I don't really know. Like, I'm only going off of what little imagination I have, or like what kind of, or whatever imagination I've got. But yeah, it looks really cool. I can't wait to use something with this. Like I said before, purple is literally one of my favorite colors, even though I wear an awful lot of black. But it's a really funky design, and it's really cool color, and I don't know what you can really do with it. Like, it looks really cool by itself. Like I could wear it as a bracelet, even though my wrists are really fat. I've got this 8mm rose bead stone powder, and like, yeah, you can see the flower design in it, and it looks really pretty. I should have bought more strands of these because I really like roses, and I love things turquoise color. Almost anything turquoise color. I would freaking love if somebody sent me a turquoise colored turtle pendant or beads or something like that. These actually might go really well with the... I grabbed too many! With the red glass pearls. Yeah, it looks really cool together. Actually, looks really nice with my outfit already. It's very good for this time of year, too, considering that it's almost summer and it's almost beach time. At least for, like, you guys, it's already beach time if you live close to a beach. But the pool over by me doesn't open until the 22nd or 23rd, and I will not be here for that, which really sucks. But yeah, this is like a really cool combination for beads. I play like plan out funky designs in my head for beads and designs and stuff. And this is perhaps like the coolest strand, like, little thing that I got on Saturday with my dad. My dad, okay, I don't talk about my dad. Well, actually, I talk about him a lot now, but like back in the past, I never did. He and I have an issue. We will walk past something 2 or 3 times, and then one of the last few times we walk past it, it's like, oh, I never noticed that before. And then we'll like keep on staring at it for like 10 minutes, trying to debate whether we want it or not. My mom is a little bit the same way too. And I walked past this about 3 or 4 times, and then the last time we went down the aisle, I saw this, and I thought it was really cool. If you get the chance, type in like Google or ask.com or whatever. I think it's called titanium quartz or rainbow quartz or something like that. And you get something like close to this. They have a crap load of this on Etsy. But I saw this and I was like, oh, I gotta use this for something. It's like the AB citroen stuff that I showed you earlier, but it's bigger. And it's so freaking cool. There's one in a strand that's like super polished. Where is it? Ah, it's this one. This one is super freaking polished. It's almost tumbled. And like there's a process for stones called tumbling, and it pretty much just smooths out the rough edges. And if you go to certain shops, like metaphysical shops or new age stores or something like that, and like they have this little container filled with gemstones and they look super smooth and polished, they've probably been through a process called tumbling, which basically smooths it out. And I think like this one partially went through the process. And it kind of helps you see all the color, like some of the darkness and the color in it too, and kind of looks a little opalescent. But yeah, I freaking love this strain, and it's called 18 by 26 millimeter Iris Fancy Column Rock Crystal, and it's really cool. But the big downer about it, $11.99. Probably backwards to, like, it looks backwards to me in the camera, in like the little video, but it, like, anyone can read backwards. It's not that difficult. Unless you have dyslexia, then I'm very sorry for you, and I'm not like picking on you or anything. I know a couple people who have it, and it's like they have to ask people to spell things out for them constantly. But yeah, like this is definitely sorry, that was my roommate's cousin. I can see people walking past my bedroom window, so like, oh, if I see somebody that I know, it's like, oh, hey. But anyway, yeah, like it's definitely worth every penny. And I'm definitely gonna have so much fun doing this, and I had to look for more of these. But yeah, that's pretty much my video for like just my random BS one. It's not really a blog one, but it's just like I wanted to share the little cool haul that I have. Oof, before I actually did something with it. Like, I might do something like this with it. I make a lot of memory wire bracelets, and like I have all these like really cool stones and little metal things on here, and millefiori beads. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but yeah, I really like these. I really like what I did with. Oh, and I got big balls on this. The big colorful balls. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys, and yeah. So I'll probably see you all in the next video. Adios.